Hello.
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 We're going to be playing some moiders. You love moiders.
I love a good murder. I do.
So this is why I've chosen this game. The Painscreek Killings.
Painscreek.
Painscreek.
There's no T in it.
Painscreek.
Painscreek.
What did I say?
You keep saying Painstreak. It's Painscreek.
I think that's just my accent. Pants Treats?
That's the one.
The Painscreek Killings. I predict there's going to be some killings in this, so I think you're going to be overjoyed by...
And a whole creek of pain.
A massive, painful Painscreek killing. Okay, let's start this flipping game.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is the place called Painscreek?
I'm guessing that it's called Painscreek. I can't say Painscreek anymore.
I mean, how stupid are you to move somewhere called Painscreek and expect to not be killed?
Yeah, it's like I'm going to move into homicide town.
Well, it's like the Slaughters in the Cotswolds.
Oh yeah, the Slaughters. Let's go to
upper slaughter, lower slaughter. You're just asking for it.
Out of those two slaughters, I'd probably live in lower.
I'm going to be honest, we wouldn't live in either because I visited them and we can't afford it.
Oh, good. Look at this. This game seeks to emulate, to a certain degree, the experience of investigating a murder case. You'll need to search each location carefully, find clues to proceed, and use your observation and deduction skills to uncover the hidden secrets. We recommend writing... Oh my God, we have to write our own notes.
I need a notebook.
It's like
this
the 90s.
This calls for stationery.
It's like the 90s all over again. Hold on. The game all saves whenever... Yeah, okay.
We don't need to read that.
We don't need to
no
read
one needs
that.
to hear that.
Let's... Oh, thanks. Good luck.
Oh.
Good luck, everyone. Why are they wishing us luck? It's a game.
Do you ever think they say that to the police when the police turn up?
So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Painscreek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to dig up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find. Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Are you laughing for a certain reason?
Yeah, I had a funny... Right. So...
Let me just try something.
So, Matthew!
Oh, no. I wanted to...
We needed that. I was about to make reference to it, but you were so busy.
Maybe we can bring it up again. I want to bring up video subtitles. There's got to be subtitles, right? Right?
I mean, it's a bit of an accessibility issue, if nothing else. That's really quite frustrating.
There aren't any.
Is it under language?
Language...
No.
English, is it English subtitles, maybe?
No.
No. Oh. Interesting.
Okay, they've just lost major points for that. That's no good.
Subtitle! So it's just in the wrong place.
It's in audio, of course.
Obviously, that is sometimes where it is.
Apart from you ruining the game.
I don't know, we could rewind. We must have an option.
How can we rewind it? How's that going to work?
We must have an inventory. Oh, got a camera. How do I actually bring up the inventory?
Do you want to know something funny?
Yes, I always want to know funny things.
Okay, so it's not funny, but funny. So, you say inventory. Yeah. I always said inventory because it's one of those words that I've only seen written down. It's inventory.
Inventory.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me hand you this controller. Sorry, there's behind the scenes stuff happening. Where I'm going to have to give you that controller to put aside because the controller doesn't seem to do some of the things. It's not key mapped to some of the stuff. So I can bring up the inventory or inventory.
Inventory. I thought inventory was like an Americanism. But yeah, I'd only seen it written down. And also it sounded like invention. So I was using inventory quite happily. And then someone was like, ugh, it's inventory. I was like, firstly, that's a grade A dick move. Don't take the mick out of somebody for how they pronounce things because it is probably because they've read it and not heard it. But also, secondly, who cares if they're saying a word wrong?
Exactly.
But yeah, you say inventory as well, and that makes sense to me because you're quite whimsical with language anyway.
I'm quite inventive with the way I say things because sometimes I don't know how to say things, so I just make it up.
So what I was laughing at during the video and what I was waiting to get to, now you've got the letter back up.
Yeah.
So I was laughing because this guy's gone on holiday at a time where a years-old murder needs to be solved at the absolute last minute, which I have to say, like, for a brief moment of propaganda, what I've gleaned from a lot of true crime shows is firstly that most police are inept, but secondly, a lot of murder detectives are fixated. Like, you can't drag them away from their cases to the point where they carry on doing it after they've retired and things. This guy gone on holiday for a week right in the middle of it all. No, not having that.
It's not
happening. But the
happening.
other thing that I was laughing at is that they're like, you remember the murder that happened a few years ago?
You remember that exposition?
That one murder, that one time a few years ago.
Hey, remember that murder a while back?
You've got to wait to solve it before they sell off the house. See you Monday.
So I'm just
yeah, you're
let's
just
have a look. Let's
fidgeting
play
now.
this damn game.
I'd like to look at that letter, please.
Okay, so are we Janet Kelly?
I guess so,
Are we-
because it says my journalist
There was
ID.
I'm sure there were some options before I could do stuff, but I don't know. I've never played a game before.
Okay. Who killed Vivian Roberts? So this is dated 1999, so she was killed 4 years ago. In 1995, Vivian Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of a former mayor, murdered, dragged to the foot of her own home. Devastating. Case was never solved, killer never found, rumoured that a private investigator was in Painscreek sometime later. There's nothing more on that. Or is there? Last week, we received news that large swathe of Painscreek County will be auctioned off soon. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's not just one property, it's a whole area. That makes more sense. We would like to revisit this story and attempt to find out the following. Who killed her? What was the motive? What was the murder weapon? So your basic, your trifecta. Please submit your findings and a front page photograph for your story to be published. Okay,
Cool.
So you've got your camera there.
So we're adjourning this. Oh, don't forget to bring the camera.
Okay.
I don't think we did. Richard Harris. Dumbledore.
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Wasn't he Father Christmas in
No.
something? Oh.
Oh, he might have been. I don't know. But he was the first
He was
actor
the
to play,
OG Dumbledore.
to play Dumbledore, yeah. So we need to do stuff. So
Okay.
Vivian Roberts, what's the motive? Murder weapon. Blah de blah. Let's haul ass and have a look around. Whoa.
Oh.
Population 0 in Painscreek.
Is this town coming like a ghost town?
Maybe. Oh. Do you want to leave Painscreek now? The game will proceed to the ending.
Nope. No.
Curious. I'm very curious. Okay. That's an interesting mechanic. But I really want to know what happens. There is something posted on the window. Okay. Cemetery Great Padlock 1131. 1131. Remember that. 1131.
Oh, in Leet, it's I.
What? I couldn't hear that.
In Leet, it's I.
I don't know the reference.
Leet speak. Everyone was briefly really into in the noughties.
I'm very old.
It was like when you used... Well, there's probably a more technical thing for it, but basically people just substituted letters with numbers and turned things upside down and things, and it was very big on MySpace. But you could have numbers used. Numbers used instead of letters. So 1 would be an I and 3 was an E.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's Courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
I rudely interrupted you then.
As per. That's blatantly the private detective.
It's very good voice acting.
It was. It sounded a bit like someone. Oh, that's handy. There's
Here it
Anne's
is.
Courtyard.
Painscreek. Where are we?
The sheriff outpost.
Sheriff outpost. Why can't I see that?
Why are you moving it around so erratically?
There we are. We're here, right?
There we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what? That looks a little bit like a map of York.
Wow. Look at this.
Okay.
Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of ex-mayor. Mayor or mayor?
Mayor.
Ex-mayor found dead in front of the home. Her home, not the home. Well, it was the home. Her death to strike Painscreek in less than a year. Should we go through the whole thing? Yeah, let's go through the whole thing.
I love that they live at 1 Maple Drive. Like, just in case we hadn't guessed it was New England.
I love it. I love it. Vivian Roberts, the wife of ex-mayor.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Charles Roberts was found dead in front of her home at 1 Maple Drive, Painscreek at 7:15 a.m. Mary Martinez, a maid currently working at the mansion, was retrieving the morning paper when she saw Vivian's body. She immediately called 911. The Painscreek, Jesus Christ, Painscreek Sheriff James Howard arrived shortly, and the victim was pronounced dead at the time of death. At the time of death was estimated to be between 11 p.m. last night and 1 a.m. this morning. Are you going to memorize all this stuff? Because we're not writing any of this down. Do you think we should get a notepad?
Hang on. There's some Post-its.
Okay. So the body is currently at the coroner's office waiting for an autopsy. The people of Painscreek have started grieving for her. Candles and flowers were being placed at the gates in front of her home where she was found. Vivian was indeed a person whom many respected and adored. Her success in business, her loyalty to her family, and her love for the people of Painscreek are unsurpassed. She'll be missed. Why can't I say Painscreek? I've chosen a game where I can't say the name. Another person missing. Joshua S. Taylor, missing since '89. Well, when's this set again?
99.
99.
So he's been gone for 10 years.
Damn. Born 76. 13 male, race biracial, red hair, brown eyes. 5 foot, quite tall, I'm going to say.
No, not for a 13-year-old.
Really? 5 foot?
About average.
Okay. 8 pounds. Last seen on the playground.
Wearing favourite blue jacket, has a scar below his left eye.
I think we need to remember those things.
Especially the scar. Because you can take off a jacket. You can't take off a scar. Moon Cafe.
Oh, that looks just delicious right now.
I really want some chips.
I do want some chips. Or French fries. As some people say. No things there. This seems important. Scott Brook, Painscreek Trinity Church pastor's son, suspected for killing Vivian Roberts. We have a suspect.
I mean, I buy it. Look at him. Guilty. Done.
Yeah, we just... that's how all legal systems should work. Just look at the person and think...
Yeah. He looks shifty. His eyes too close together.
Yeah, it looks a bit shifty. Yeah, let's put him down for life. Witness reported seeing suspect fleeing from murder scene late night. Right then, is there anything that we can grab from this article? The police apprehended Scott Brook yesterday afternoon. He was resident at the Roberts hunting cabin by the trailhead. What's a trailhead?
The top of a trail. So you know, like where you park your car before you get onto a walking trail.
Okay, I get it. According to witnesses who at this time has wished to remain anonymous. That stain's really distracted me. He was coming home late on July 19th at around 11:50 p.m. when he saw Scott walking. I almost said Scott Walker then, like Fast and Furious. Scott walking very quickly away from the Roberts mansion, heading down Silver Lake. Although Scott looking upset, the witness did not think it unusual until a few days later when he came across the newspaper article on Vivian Roberts' murder. Feeling uneasy about the whole situation, he called the police. Shortly after the call was made, the police arrived at Scott's cabin and questioned about his whereabouts the night Vivian died. Scott said he did not meet her that night, but said he had nothing to do with her death. Scott was later brought down to the station for the questioning.
Scott wears a jumper tied around his neck.
Well, wait a minute. It said...
Guarantee it.
It said content recorded then. Have I got like a...
Put J. Press J.
I've got a journal.
Yeah.
Oh, the newspaper clippings. Oh, look. We don't have to write stuff down for this.
Okay. I mean, it's still good to have some stuff handy.
It's good.
Time of death and stuff's quite important.
Yeah, it's good fun to do that.
And apart from anything else, that's just put him at the mansion during time of death. That's really sketchy, though, you know, estimated time of death.
Yeah.
It's incredibly
sketchy.
Imprecise.
Do you want to read this one?
Yeah. Don't think we need the address. I work relocation. Dear Sheriff James Howard, due to the decreasing population of Painscreek County over the recent years, we've decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. This letter is to inform you that you have been reassigned to Grand County starting May 14th, 1998. Please report to our office before May 12th, 1998. Richard O'Connell.
Joe O'Connell. See that?
So we know that it's around 1998 that the town effectively becomes a ghost town, because if that's the point where they're saying it's no good.
Oh, I can't get the spine. The story of
Tonti.
Tonti. You know what this is?
I don't.
Can I keep this? Nope. I don't think I can interact anything.
But I bet that comes up later.
Close. Stuck. Okay. That from the toilet. Some lights don't work. Okay.
Luckily, we've got a torch.
I'll just poop in the dark. We do have a torch. How do we switch that on? By the way, the flashlight was L.
The light.
For lights, yeah.
Love it.
I feel so stupid now. Let's get out of here. Let's move along.
This thing's sort of making me think of a pretty big topic in true crime discussion at the moment, which is white woman syndrome.
Okay.
You're leaving Painscreek down that way. You need to go through the gate.
I just want to check out. You've got it.
You know what's going to happen.
I'm so curious. At one point, we have to go back and see what the ending's going to be.
We'll do it now then, because I'm not doing this, getting into this game, and then you just yeet our...
No, yeet. We need to go back in because we need a key to get through that gate.
Don't we use the code?
Oh, I don't know. It said it needed a key.
Oh,
wait a minute. Let's go back out. Don't worry,
I thought that code was for the gate.
Oh, yeah. You can tell I'm going to do really well at this game. I'm glad.
I don't know. It might be me. It might be me that's wrong. Check the note again.
I don't think I should be playing this without you.
Oh, no, it's a cemetery gate.
Padlock 1131. You remember that?
Yeah, that's why I started talking about Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was saying that it... what I started telling you was that you could interchange numbers and letters, but that meant that you could make sentences into a little song, because you had like make numbers into a song. I can't remember precisely. It might have just been me and a couple of my very strange friends who did it. God love them all.
God love them.
But yeah, we used to make up little songs.
Desk key.
Oh, there we go.
Probably
F
probably
that.
keep that.
F that key.
Open.
We know it's open.
For read.
There we go. Vivian Roberts' funeral was held this afternoon. Bernard the butler, Dorothy the head service, Derek the family chauffeur, and his mom
I'm sorry, Bernard the butler.
Bernard the butler. Just completely undermined himself there. Wanda, who is fighting cancer, attended. Oh, I see. Wanda, the mother of Derek, the family chauffeur.
Mm-hmm.
Chauffeur. Vivian's husband, Charles, came with their daughter, Tricia. Charles did not utter a word. He was very quiet. No judgment there. Everyone grieves differently. But he probably did it.
Yeah.
Just statistically. Most of the town came and paid their respects at the funeral. Halfway through the ceremony, Tricia started to weep loudly. Dorothy brought her elsewhere, and the crying died down. I noticed that Dorothy looked tired. No shit, she's a freaking head servant, and her lady just died. It must have been tough to take care of Tricia. She's been having multiple breakdowns. I can't blame her. With the loss of her mother and her boyfriend being accused as the killer, it must have taken a toll on her. So Tricia's boyfriend is Scott. Preppy Scott, the pastor's son.
Preppy Scott, the pastor's son.
Yes.
I
feel sorry for the whole family. Well, good for you. You've mastered basic human empathy. That's good. Should probably be on the police entrance exam. Not convinced it is.
Shall we go to the next page?
So, jumping to September, the town of Painscreek is quickly becoming a ghost town. The population has decreased drastically over the years. Ever since the deaths occurred, it seemed that more and more people are actively looking to leave this town. It's sad to see a once lively town become what it is now. December. It's been almost 6 months since Vivian was killed. Her death still bothers me. Why was she killed? What was the killer's motives? She was someone who'd earned the love and respect of the community. No employees of her, nor any citizen of Painscreek reaped any benefit from her passing. It doesn't make any sense.
Last
96. Entry. Painscreek Community Hospital has officially closed. The remaining patients have been allocated to other hospitals that will provide suitable services for them. To be honest, it's hard to watch them leave. I wonder if the day will come when I will be reassigned somewhere else. Yes, it will, in just 2 short years.
Oh, wait, how do we use this key? Okay.
F.
Oh, we have... Oh! Read.
Vivian Roberts murder case report, August 1995. This report is an update of what happened to Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the only suspect, was apprehended a few days after, according to investigation. Someone saw him leaving at 11:30. 2 hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire. They heard shouting. They witnessed Scott and Vivian arguing. However, they were too far to hear the content of the argument. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. She cited Scott for tardy work and rebellious behaviour. She also prohibited Scott from visiting the mansion and meeting Tricia, who by then had a close relationship with Scott. We are currently investigating the case. Scott is our main suspect in Vivian's murder.
Ooh. Okay.
I've got a theory.
All right, and wait a minute. We got a key to the old gate.
Good.
I think we've got everything in here. I imagine so.
Try that.
None of these are going to open, are they? I don't think I can. Oh. Well, we can open this at some point.
Try 1131.
1131. Nope.
No.
We'll find it at some point.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not now. We're meant to find the classifieds. Lovely view. Lovely. Okay.
So, do you want to hear my theory?
Yeah.
Are you going to not interrupt me?
I'm going to not interrupt you. I think I'm going to go... I think we'll end it on after your theory, because before we go through the gate, because I think it's just a natural place to end the episode, I think. So lay your theory on us.
I think Vivian was having an affair with her daughter's boyfriend, and that's why she had to sack him.
So Vivian was having an affair
with her daughter's boyfriend, so she had to sack him from the mansion. And then he had an argument because he was like, "But I love you." She's like, "No, you don't." And then her daughter found out, and that's why her daughter's so messed up about her mum dying, because she also realised that her mum was having an affair with her boyfriend. The reason nobody directly profited from Vivian's death was because it didn't happen quickly enough. But now it's been 4 years, and her husband can respectively sell off a load of land and make a load of money. So, yeah, I think the husband did it.
Holy mackerel. Should we even play on?
Obviously.
Okay, I think everybody should mark that and make a note of that and then see how right you are at the end. Okay, then. Let's walk through before we end. Let's use the key. Ooh.
Oh, that needs some WD-40.
Yeah, needs a little bit of oil for that squeakage. Beautiful. Lovely. Shift left to sprint. I've been doing that. Thank you very much for telling me, though. Okay, I think we'll end it here.
Okay.
I think you have a very good theory with the minimal evidence we have at the moment.
I'm just really good at this shit.
Awesome. Okay, then. So thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Be excellent to one another. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.